All right, welcome back, everybody. We're Boss Tay, and we're continuing our live stream from earlier that got cut off. This one might get cut off too. Not sure how quickly this charger for this iPad is going to be bumping, but I do want to show off what I'm working on so we can at least have some closure to earlier. The live stream tonight was kind of a bust, but I still am happy because we took our dwarf gyrocopter from completely primered and absolutely no paint to being finished. And while I was waiting for the iPad to charge again so we could boot up the live stream one more time, I was able to glue down some basing material as well as paint the rim. So our Dwarfin gyrocopter for Barak Var is complete. I did the oils and the washes for the inner part. I highlighted up the propellers so they look a little bit more like hard burlap. And I think it looks great for the propellers. So my Dwarven Mountain Holds gyrocopter is finished. He's complete. He's ready to go and join his brothers. And I'm super happy because this means that I'm finished with my Oath of Moment for the week. So this is 10 points towards the 5,000 painted miniatures goal. And if you want to join us and become a part of the fun and all the action, then head over to the Discord where we can definitely use all of your help to paint 5,000 miniatures worldwide by the end of August. It's going to be a great undertaking. Okay, so after I was finished with the Dwarven gyrocopter, in fact, I'll just leave him hanging around here just because he's so cool. I went on to start the base work for my Death Guard Death Shroud. I'm going to finish that now. And then with whatever time I have left before my iPad completely explodes again, I'm going to continue working on these Kantakar Terminators. You might have remembered that if you were watching the live stream earlier, these guys were all primed in black. Since I have been working on my own, I painted up the blue armor. I got to work on the skin. I did all the black parts that I could see, like the under armor bodysuit and all the joins. And then I got to work on the bones. So the bones are all done as well. Fun miniatures. I'm not going to ask you for super chats and for super stickers or any of that stuff because I'm not sure how long this live stream is going to last. But if you are inclined to support the studio, I would ask that you consider becoming a channel member. For as low as $2.99 a month, you gain access to all of my free digital downloads. In fact, I want to show off one that I printed up. It's helping me get my Night Lords painted. It's a project tracker. I'll just show it to you right here. Every step of the way shows off like a different paint and a different area that I would paint it. So I know if you're a visual person, this is going to be super helpful because it starts right here at the top left and then it just moves on down the line until you get to the very end. So just think about if you are interested in getting something like this. It's a digital download, absolutely for free. For all my channel members, if you go to YouTube and become a channel member, click on my profile and become a channel member, you got a bunch of stuff like that. Just one of the things that I'm trying to come up with for my channel members to give you guys value and make it worthwhile for you to become supporters of my channel. All right, if you are inclined to give me a super chat, I would greatly appreciate it. And as we move on, any super chats or any highlighted, if I have channel members join in, then I'll be sure to answer any questions that you have. But my goal right now is to base all of these Death Guard, Death Shroud as quickly as possible because I had no idea that my iPad was not charging the last time I was here and it just died on me and it killed the stream. And every time I tried to boot it back up with the charger plugged in, it was just saying, nah, son, it ain't gonna happen. So we gave it some time to charge. I'm back at it now. And wherever you are in the world, I wish you a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You can see I've got some miniatures set up here and I'm ready to go. If you're so inclined to request that I paint something in the back, I can still do that for super chats. Just let me know if you'd like me to paint more Kantakhars, more Dwarf Rangers, the Crimson Paladins, a Death Guard Praetor, or a Wolf Space Wolves Praetor here, and I'll be happy to do that. But no pressure, no reason to ask you to do that, or to try to convince you to do that rather, other than if you want to support me and my work. You could also support me if you don't have the funds. If funds are tight for you, I know they're tight for me, but if you would like to support my work and my channel, and if you would like to see me continue to make content, then you could do so by just liking the video and pushing it up the algorithm, or leaving me a comment and saying something like, "Good job, keep up the great work, you're doing fine." Any comments, likes, new subscribers, all of that stuff pushes my channel up the algorithm so that more people can find it. For those of you who are just doom scrolling through YouTube right now and you found my live stream after you passed all the live streams of, I think the last time I was doom scrolling on YouTube, I watched people in India like writing in a notebook. I passed a lot of people streaming video games, and what else did I say? I saw some weird stuff. A lot of people reading tarot cards too, from like all walks of life. I saw tarot card readers, some people playing music. It's so funny. I saw this one really portly gentleman on the streets of like Scotland or something, and he was busking and playing his guitar in the streets, and he's got this like heavy, thick accent, right? And he like, "Oh, welcome to my live stream," and I can't do a Scottish accent. But he was like, "If you'd like to support me, then you can come subscribe to my YouTube. Now, I want to sing a little Elton John for you." And then he opens his mouth and it's like, "I packed my bags last night pre-flight." And he's like, "Whoa, where'd this voice come from? 0 hour, 9 a.m. It's like, look at this big portly guy just jamming on the streets. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. All right, so we're doing some Luke APS Geek Gaming. I'm using their basing glue, as well as I think it's called like Grim Dark, or what was it called? It's like Grim Dark City Rubble or something. It's beautiful. It's almost like charcoal. It's dark, but it's got like a little bit of shimmer to it, and it's great for doing like just a very neutral, like 40K basing. Oh, these big sides. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. So you put the basing glue down, and I got these miniatures off of eBay from Binks Wargaming, and they were already assembled. He put them on these cork bases, which is great, gives it a little bit of height, and it also means that I don't get to use as much basing material, which is a bonus for me. I just really just painted the cork black, and then I'm going to be adding the basing material around. It's lonely out in space. Right. Let's keep going. Yeah, oh, but the funniest thing when you're doom scrolling, I don't know, let me know if you've run into this, for those of you who are not subscribed to my channel, who have just like found me through doom scrolling. Have you seen many people just like sleeping, or the camera is aimed at them while they sleep, and like there's a TV running in the background and it's all dark and hard to see? I've seen that a couple times, and I'm like, what is this content? how is it that I have been making content on YouTube for over 15 years, and here's this woman just filming herself sleeping, and she's got 200 viewers right now, just racking up the super chats. Like, dang, I'm in the wrong field. Okay, it looks like I am going to be. Yeah, it looks like it's not charging fast enough. I just got a notification for 5% battery. All right, cool. I wish my YouTube channel would be as cool as yours. All right, thank you, Chaos Marine Enjoyer. Or people fishing for comments by putting Minecraft bombs or clicking on an... Oh, that number clicking, that is so weird. The guy just clicking on the number and the number gets bigger and bigger, and he's like talking about like every time people comment or like or give him a super chat, it's like, oh no, you made me go down 100. Why would you do that by donating $5? Oh no. Now I have to keep clicking on this mouse. Why did you do that? Why did you donate to me? Like, oh my gosh. What's wrong with YouTube nowadays? Back when I was a new, what the heck? Back when I was a new streamer. I hope to actually provide you value for your time, because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning where I am, and I know that if you're just doom scrolling around trying to find something to watch, your time is precious, and I value that. So thank you for being here, and I want to share with you the work I was able to get done tonight for the Great Crusade. The Great Crusade is our summer painting challenge, where we're going to try to get 5,000 miniatures painted worldwide by all of our Discord and everybody in our community by the end of August 31st. I got to do a new tally. It's been a while since I've done a tally of where we are with the numbers. We're definitely over 1,000, which is good, because we're already into June, and I think our pacing would be slowed up a little bit if we weren't yet at 1,000. But yeah, to get to 5, it's going to be quite an undertaking. So if you've got miniatures you need to paint, if you've got a backlog, if you are looking at your pile of potential in your basement or in your garage or anywhere, and you think you need to get to it, then I hope you join the Great Crusade. Join the Discord and commit to painting your models today. Everybody's going to be happy. Your models will be happy. Models actually do better in games when they're painted, and that I found that to be true. So tonight on stream, I was able to start and finish this dwarven gyrocopter from an earlier stream earlier this evening. I finished him, started and finished, like everything. I began the evening, he was primed, ready to go, and I got it all done amazingly, because I thought I would never finish that gyrocopter. So that just goes to show that if you try, if you just put your nose to the grindstone and just go for it, then you can do it. Also, I colored the cork bases for these 5 Death Shroud. I applied their basing. Once it's been dried a little bit, I'm going to go in with some black paint and paint the rim. So that's another 5 miniatures for the goal. Painted miniatures all day long. That's what we do, Warboss Tay Studios. And man, I would love to get to more of these Crimson Paladins. I mean, if I can paint one up, it'll motivate me. But right now, I'm in the middle of painting these Kantakar Terminators. I keep putting them off by finding excuses. You know, that's what we do. We look for excuses to not paint what we have. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna show you what I have right now for them. It's just the blue armor, the flayed skin, and the bones. At this point now, I'm gonna check my roadmap for how to paint Night Lords. And after the skin, it would be the leather, belts, pouches, all of that. So Rhinox hide, Scrag brown, and then lead belcher for all the silver bits. That's going to be fun, because there's lots of silver bits on these Kantakar Terminators. Chains, definitely. A lot of hanging hooks and chains. The silver parts for the back area, like the vents, and for the blades of the chain swords, And I gotta look up again how to paint these big guns because I think they're mostly black. I'm not sure if there's too much silver bits on that, but exciting times. Really happy to be working. Look at that. In one live stream, guys, I was able to start and finish the gyrocopter and finish all of these guys. The last thing I have to do is paint the rims of the bases. Maybe if I need a palette cleanser, I'll do the Space Wolf Praetor from Forge World, or this Forge World Death Guard Praetor. Both of them seem like a lot of fun. Okay, let's catch up in the chat. I saw a couple of messages going by I might have missed. My mom and dad said they are willing to buy me 3 boxes in store. I mostly paint 30K paint scheme since it is more simple and more, yeah, I know it is more simple and more meant my warband, the Sons of the Corrupted, and I can add more sons again. Hello again. Can't paint eyes for crap 40K. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody, to the stream. Unfortunately, it's going to die again as I am at like only 2 or 3%. I've got my iPad charging, but it's just sucking up so much power to live stream. So if I lose you, farewell for now. We never say goodbye on this channel. We just say until we meet again. And if you happen to be around, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, because as soon as it's charged up to like 30%, 40, 50%, I'm gonna boot it back up again. Hey, I can paint eyes, check it out. If you were here earlier, the gyrocopter that I started at the beginning of the stream is done, son. It's finished, and it's gonna fly away into the annals of history. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Woo! Rocket Man! All right, I still got a couple of percent left. Sure, why not? Let's paint something. What do you guys think? I'll leave it up to you. No super chats necessary. Crimson Paladins back here. Space Wolf Praetor, Death Guard Praetor, some Dwarven Rangers, or the Kantakar Terminators. What am I painting, boys and girls? Maybe. Although it says like I have like a 96, 97% male audience, I gotta include the women because I don't want anyone to think that I'm discriminating. So boys and girls who happen to be here, what do you think I should spend the last couple percent of this iPad live stream painting? Let me know down in the comments. No live streams necessary. We're all pals here. The till is closed for the night unless you really want to say thank you to my studio and support me. Super chat would be so appreciated. Death Guard, let's do it. Let's do it. Now, what I'd like to do for my Death Guard is start with Rakarth Flesh. I've seen some great videos on painting Death Guard, and I would love to try them, try some techniques. I've seen one where you start with a black base coat and you build up the colors, starting with Baylor Brown. And I think that's really cool. Unfortunately, that is not how I paint Death Guard. I just stab this Rakarth Flesh down and call it a day. Then it's on to the Seraphim Sepia. I'm not the man they think I am at all. Whoa, no. I got this guy in a big Death Guard lot from Binks Wargaming. And what I love about working with Binks is that he will like bring the price way down, and he'll even assemble the miniatures for you, which is great because I'm not into assembling anymore. Most people know this who've watched some of my videos, but like, yeah, most of my Forge World stuff is from Binks, and I really like working with him. So if you are interested in getting anything from Forge World, a lot of this hard to get stuff, he has clients and customers come in that trade in their old Forge World armies. Like, it's amazing how he can like find all this stuff. All right, for the cape, or the cloak rather, we'll start with I really like this Word Bearers red for like a dark reddish leather. I don't know if I want to go with that though, or not like a screamer pink, but maybe like a Gal Vorback red for the inside of the cape. It's supposed to be like a purpley red. I took a look at the Games Workshop 360 view. It's kind of like a Gal Vorback. It's a little bit brighter than the Screamer Pink. Screamer Pink is a little too purpley. All right, that's for the outside, or for the inside rather. The outside of the cape is going to be. Let's zoom in a little bit. Getting close. The outside of the cape is going to be white. I mostly use hot glue on my minis. Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay. This Gal Vorback red seems to be it. It's also what I'm going to be painting underneath the chainmail. Most people prefer to do things like in sub-assemblies. That would be the smart thing to do. Paint this guy up in sub-assemblies. But I am not known for doing the smart thing when it comes to painting. So I've ended up with so much Forge World stuff. All right. Yeah, I give those guys credit though. Some of those live streamers that have found their thing. There's this one channel I see sometimes. I don't know if you guys seen this one. It's just like a guy aiming his. I think it's a guy aiming the camera at a bunch of creepy looking dolls and just filming the dolls and then letting his chat blow up, letting his chat do all the work. I'm like, that's genius. Here I am cramping my hand because the Games Workshop painting handle is trash and it doesn't fit 40mm bases. Trying to paint this thing 4 o'clock in the morning. Trying to paint this Death Guard, Praetor, and Cataphracti armor. And you got people just aiming their cameras at a corner of the room where they